Hi, it's Irene's World. It is what it is, and I wonder what it's like in your world. But in Irene's World today, I'll be showing you how I managed to achieve this beautiful look and makeup, cost-free, at home. Just kidding, not giving you beauty tips. I just thought I would share the things that I do lately to help me to shift my mind so that I can shift into a new way of thinking and a new way of living. Some of the things that I now do lately so as to shift myself into a new way of thinking, doing, and being. Number one, I started journaling, like seriously. I write my thoughts, I write my fears. I'll give you an example. Recently, this last week, I was doing an exercise on money matters. Yes, I've studied everything. I've followed very interesting entrepreneurs online, but I realized that unless I face the hidden fears in my subconscious that I have had in my subconscious concerning money, all the seminars and webinars I have attended are not helping me to go forward. For instance, this week I was journaling on money matters. I wrote all the fears I had about concerning money. I wrote down all the new knowledge that I have acquired concerning money. I wrote down everything that I desire to do, which I believe will create an inflow of finances. And then I realized that I had 3 pillars, 3 columns, and they were not matching. So I went eliminating, especially in the column of fear, old patterns that I had towards how money should come to me. For instance, I've always believed a 9 to 5, be in an office location, is how to earn income. I have changed my belief about that. I can make money anytime, anywhere, as long as I know what I want to do, what I'm offering, because the spiritual law in the universe is your reward, even financially in this realm, is equal to the personal service that you give. So what have I done? I'm improving on all that I believe I'm good at doing. The skills that I have upped them and added value to them. And hence they will attract the income that I want. I don't necessarily have to be in a location in an office. They can locate me in the virtual world and I will deliver that which they desire. Prayer. I always believed I had to wake up at a specific time, be in a specific location in my house, and repeat certain scriptures. But I've since discovered it is the silent conversations that continuously go on 24/7 between my mind and my heart, and how I deeply feel and what I envision. So I have started practicing, controlling my imagination and visualization, because everything we see in this realm of matter emerges from our imaginal acts. Our imaginal acts lead to some deep feelings, and once we attach those feelings, that picture becomes real. It moves us into action, and then it becomes what we call reality or manifestation or miracle, whatever you're calling it. I started doing things every morning differently. Instead of doing the usual set the alarm, these days I go to bed and I simply tell myself, I will wake up at the right time when my body has had enough rest. And trust me, I don't use an alarm anymore. And true to the word, on the dot, when my body has rested enough, it wakes itself up. And I start from a point where I'm full of energy, happy. And the first thing I say is, what are we going to do today that is wonderful and amazing and will bring joy in my life and those in my sphere? And then I start getting impressions in my mind. I write down whatever thoughts come and images, and I stick to that plan. Or I put forth my questions. What should this day be like? This is what I have planned. If it doesn't line up, I go with the flow. And bedtime, especially bedtime, very important time. You know how you can go and have a rough day, it goes off tangent from what you expected. I now these days, after I've had my shower, eating and everything, I take time to revise in my mind how my whole day went. I go to the areas where I lost it, I was angry, it didn't go my way. I changed the script, I let go of the anger that I experienced there and replace it with forgiveness. I replace it with joy. By the time I go to sleep, I don't have something nudging me at the back of the mind like, I didn't do that, I failed to do this, it didn't go right, blah, blah, blah. I sleep with my mind totally empty and all it's thinking of good sleep, good energy, wake up happy, with a smile on my face. Oh, and one other thing I do lately, I check in myself. Check in, yes, like how you check in before you take a flight. If I've left home and I'm in this mood and things come during the day to take me from that mood, I catch myself and check, am I still the same Irene who left home full of hope, full of joy, full of accomplishment? Did I lose it somewhere? Has my frequency gone lower? And then I recollect myself. Anything you're gonna do that you want to see new, you have to mindfully be aware of it. Don't just go like, it's been my routine. And how has the routine helped you? I, for one, I'll be honest with you, the few times I have gone out to town to interact, I can feel it. There's a difference in the frequency. You cannot push the old anymore. It just, for me at least, it suffocates me. And when I look to the new that has been given to my mind's eye, I just find myself flowing because the universe shifted our frequency to a higher awareness. And I believe everybody is going to catch up. And if you haven't, well, you might feel like you're struggling, but you will catch up. There's no way you're going to fight the flow of the universe. We all have to flow when it comes in the glow. So I wonder what you're putting into practice. Practicum leads into action. Action leads into manifestation. Learn to journal. Follow your intuition. Go to bed empty. Wake up happy and full of joy. When you lose it somewhere along the way during the day, recollect yourself, recalibrate, and go back to that lady who woke up in the morning full of joy before she left her driveway. So I wonder what new things or practices you're putting into place. Oh, and be a doer of the word and not a mere hearer, because he who hears and does not deceives themselves. Nothing's gonna happen for you in your world to change and become new unless you hear of a new knowledge and put it into practice there and then. Do not procrastinate. Put it into practice there and then. And then it becomes your new flow, your new habit, your new paradigm, your new life, your new normal. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Use this day to reflect. Find out what you want to have for Monday. And it will flow through you. Just take some time to know yourself this Sunday. In Irene's world, it is flowing in the new. As you can see, it is what it is.